All right. So I am just going to delete this guy. I also want to make sure that I have this one referenced in. I'm not sure why it has it in there twice. It's really bizarre. Okay. All right. So linear templates. So I got rid of my target aliasing end condition. So linear templates. So there's some pros and cons. And actually, I wanted to show that before I deleted that. So I'm going to see. Here's where the undo. So I could crash on this just so you guys can see it happen. I'm going to try and bring back my quarter. There we go. What I wanted to do is show a little bit difference here. So if I go to quarter bucket, what I want you to do is take a mental picture of this. I've got my template drops, I've got key stations, I've got external reference, clipping reference, and conditions, a bunch of different elements that I can choose from and how I can control my corridor, how I can control my model. So that's with any corridor that I use, so just a corridor model itself. So I want you to take a mental picture of this guy. So I will actually take a snip of this guy real quick, just so we have it, so I can show it as a comparison. I'll keep that separate for now. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to delete this. Now we're going to go, it's called under model detailing. So apply linear template. So I can do apply linear template. So in my templates, so again, I can do lock to start, lock to end, which is what I'm going to do because I wanted to apply this whole thing. Or I can pick a station range if I have different linear templates that I want to place in here. I will pick, so again, it's still a template. So I can come and pick any template I want. I've just created one for just linear left because just for these purposes. But I can use this left end condition. I can use a bunch of the other ones, but notice the control points and the slope are a little bit different between the two. My control point is my left socket. Reason for that is because I'm doing a linear template and I'm going to do it based on that same feature. And I just want to run that template separately. So I'm going to pick that. Again, I can do final top mesh. I'm just going to do design here. Again, I'm going to call this the same thing I did before of left end. So now locate element to apply to. So the element I want to apply to is, again, this top element. So I'm going to pick that top element and I'm going to run through my template, my start. And you can see over here, it's giving me two different sides. So I'm going to pick, I don't know why it went to that side. I'm going to redo that again. Try that one more time. All right. So of the template I want, change the name again. Start, stop. I want to apply to that side. I'm not worried about a description right now, but you can see it looks exactly the same as what I had before. The only difference is now it's completely attached to where it needs to be because of that control point of where it is. So similar thing, less steps, but even though I have less steps, I go to my corridor and I want to update. Notice I only have parametric constraints, point controls, external clipping. I no longer have an option to change my template. I no longer have, right? I can't put in key stations. So it's limited on some of the things that it can do. it is good in parts where you don't have a lot of different options that you have to mess with. But that is something that you can play with. There is that linear template itself. So very similar again, less options to manipulate your corridor, your models, or actually in this case, manipulate your template. So gives you the same output. You can still quantify from it. You can still do all those things, but it's just another tool for the toolbox. And that's what I have on that. Matt, did you want to add anything? Or do you want me to stop recording here and then transition to you?
No, I don't think I have much to add. I think the biggest piece there is what you showed with the corridor objects box, where it's a little bit smoother and quicker, but you also get some less options there. So figuring out when to use linear templates as opposed to a full corridor is kind of something on a case-by-case basis. So, but it's a useful tool. I honestly don't use it a whole ton. I feel like the extra options are worth it, but yeah, another tool in the toolbox. So,
right. And if your template has additional components to it, different switches, rules, you can still apply those in here. So like if I had a wall, I could say, okay, I want a wall from station to station, then I can do that as well. Even with the linear template. So I can turn on and off switches. The one thing is you notice I can't do is I can't do a different template drop, which I wouldn't recommend anyways, but that option's not there. So I guess with that, sorry, we can probably stop recording.